Now, up first, for the past decade, a Topeka nonprofit has worked with people in the capital city, identifying injustices they see in the community and trying to make systemic changes. Fox 43 News reporter Tiffany Littler has that story.
Since 2012, Topeka JUMP has worked to be a voice for marginalized groups in Shawnee County and to fight for justice. They focus on a number of areas to better the community. One topic specifically is mental health, and it's no secret the COVID-19 pandemic impacted many people's mental health.
I think it's been difficult for all of us, and all of us have gone through some things emotionally and mentally. So what we have had to do, we had to make some adjustments in the way we do things.
Pastor Raymond Berry says Topeka JUMP is hands-on, but like most of us, they had to move to Zoom. So this allowed them to continue to meet and try to come up with solutions to keep things going and to keep each other safe. Even through these changes, he says Topeka JUMP has continued to grow and found out even through the pandemic, there's a real hunger for justice and a desire to take action. Topeka JUMP has what they call house meetings, where people come together to voice their concerns.
In the process of our listening, our house meetings, it seemed like mental health continued to come up, and not just mental health, but mental health crisis, and how there's not enough, and there's not services to meet those needs.
Pastor Berry says because there's not enough needs in the community, many times they end up in jail because there's nowhere else to put them, because there's no resources to take care of their mental health. And unfortunately, many times it's people of color who end up in those situations. Topeka JUMP estimates about 8,500 Topekans are struggling with addiction. They say a major barrier to overcoming addiction is social support, reliable employment, and stable housing. And that's why they work to expand Oxford Houses in Shawnee County, which is a low-cost home helping addicts prevent relapse. In October of last year, a proposal was approved allowing 14 new Oxford houses with 100 new beds to be built over the next 2 years.
We're taking this seriously, and our voices are not going to be stopped. We're letting them know we're not a fly-by-night organization, but we're here to stay.
That proposal shows just how important it is to have meetings like their Nehemiah action meetings. Topeka JUMP encourages the public to voice their concerns.
If they could just meet us there, that sends a message to those public officials. This is something we need to be working on, something that needs to be resolved.
The next meeting will be at 7 p.m. May 9th at Lee Arena. These meetings allow congregations, the public, and public officials to look at problems and solutions when it comes to mental health. Topeka JUMP encourages those who are struggling right now to reach out to them.
You're not in it alone. That there are different people that are trying to work on this issue. There are people that are trying to come up with solutions to help you as you walk through your crisis. We don't want to see individuals, because of the lack of resources, end up in jail and not receive the treatment that they need.
Topeka JUMP says they're always accepting donations. So if you'd like to donate or just want more information about the organization, we posted a link on our website, fox43topeka.com. In Topeka, I'm Tiffany Littler.